Hi guys, it's Kath from Simple Reflect, an early years programming mastermind, and I'm on a mission to help early childhood educators shine. Now we'll try again because Facebook kicked me off and I think my connection is a bit iffy. So we will see how we go. I popped up a meme earlier on in the day, and it was around creating confidence and certainty as an, and it's been met with a little bit of confusion, which is really quite interesting to me. So I wanted to ask you, do you have confidence and certainty around your programming? And let's go another level than that. Do you have confidence and certainty around being an early childhood educator? This week, I've been finishing my notes on my health, wellness and mindfulness course that is the next course for the mastermind. And I really needed to do some searching because I love to offer educators confidence and certainty. That is one of my core values that I think really has moved me forward as an educator. And so I feel that it is something that I can really offer to educators if they can find confidence and certainty, if you can find confidence and certainty around your programming, around being an educator, then you will move forward and feel more fulfilled as an educator. And I honestly believe that. That is what I believe. Yet this week, I was trying to put the finishing touches on my course, and I've changed my mind. I really have several times about how I'm doing it and how I'm offering it. And I felt that I was trying to cram so much into just one course. I was like, this is crazy. What am I doing? Okay, so I changed my mind and I'm going to offer it over 2 weeks. So, but then how does that sit with me? Does changing your mind mean that you are less confident? Does changing your mind mean that you are less certain about what you are doing? And I don't believe it does. I really don't believe it does. As educators, we need to find certainty. We need to find confidence around what we're offering the children, what we're offering the families, how we are offering experiences, and what we find is important and what we believe is important for the children. But in the same token, I really wanted to say to you, it's okay to change your mind. And as educators, it's actually really important to change our mind around lots of things. Every time that we find that something doesn't quite fit with us, it is important to change our mind. And some of the things that I encourage educators to regularly change their mind about. You look at fees. Fee structures change. They change in the way that they will serve us. They change in what we need to offer. And fees are something that we should absolutely regularly change our mind about. Working times. I have spoke to several educators over the last month probably about changing their mind about what they're working. If you find that what you are working is not suiting, not fitting with you, not really feeling good, then change your mind and change it. Take action to change it. If you need to drop a day, drop a day. If you need to work an extra hour in the morning so that you can finish an extra hour in the evening, then put that out to your families and tell them that's what you're going to do. Yes, negotiate with them. Yes, work with them, because we don't want to just lose families willy-nilly. But it's okay to change your mind if something's not working or something's not serving you or serving your family. Ages for children. This is another one that we've talked a big bit about. If you decide that your passion is to work with 3 and 4-year-olds, then don't take on babies. And I have spoken several times lately to educators that are in centres that have been moved into a room where they're not comfortable. Okay, so then they've got a choice. They can go and talk to their director about being moved back into another room, or look for somewhere that really fits them and really sings to them. And so if you are an educator that is worried about changing your mind about something, then know that it doesn't affect your certainty. It doesn't affect your confidence. If you need to change your mind, take action to change your mind. Okay, so yes, most of what I share is around being confident and certainty with finding that real certainty with your programming. That's what I do. That's where my passion lies. But if you need to change your mind, then do so. Take the steps, take the action, and really don't be afraid to change your mind. I was really worried about it. I was like, no, I said that it was just going to be one night. I said that it was just going to be an hour course. I was like, but then I was trying to cram so much into it over the last week. I was like, oh, do I put that in? Do I take that out? I was like, no, I'll just add an extra hour to it. It's not that big a deal. And I was cross at myself almost for taking so much time to change my mind. So don't be afraid to change your mind if you need to. So that is what I hope that you take away from my live stream today. I would love to know, share with me, have you changed your mind about something lately? Were you worried about changing your mind, or did you just decide and that was that? I like to think that I'm actually quite quick at taking action when I decide that action needs to be taken. And that's why I sort of did a little bit of soul searching over this week, because I wasn't sure why it had taken me so long. So guys, make sure you say hi. Make sure you let me know that you're here, and make sure that you have a little bit of a think about, is there something that you're holding on to that you really could let go of, that you really could change your mind over, and that change would really help you move forward. So I do want to share with you what we have coming up, and that is our health, wellness and mindfulness course. Now it's now over 2 nights, over 2 weeks, and I had a lot more I found that I had a lot more to share than I thought I did originally. When I just popped it down, I was like, okay, but this isn't something that I would normally share in the mastermind. The mastermind is full of courses for connecting with children and programming and observations and how to move forward with your business. And as an educator, I was like, how does health and wellness and mindfulness, how does that fit into programming? But then when I sat, and I sort of I sat with it for about a month, I suppose, and it kept bubbling up, and it kept being this idea of what I needed to share. No, this is the next course. This is what it needs to be. So I can, without question, connect it back to creating certainty, creating confidence, knowing your programming, changing your mind, being mindful of what you as an educator needs to do. And so the second half of our course will 100% be on what we can program for wellness and mindfulness with our precious children. It is really, really important that we recognize in our program that that is something we need to add and we need to connect with the children with. To just totally miss it would really be neglecting our needs as an educator. It really would be. So I don't want you to miss this. It's something super, super important that you can add in your program, and that needs to be added in your program as an educator that your precious children really do need. So if you have not checked out the mastermind, then you don't know what you're missing, because it is absolutely fabulous. There is wonderful, wonderful educators that we connect with every week, and it is super fulfilling, I suppose, to be able to offer this to you. So don't miss out. Have a look and see if it is something that will support you on your journey as an educator. I'm just going to check the comments because Facebook does not show me the comments on my phone, and sometimes I hop off and I find that I've got comments. So if you have comments or questions, now is the time to add them in. Do you have questions around the mastermind? That would probably be the other thing that I don't often ask. But I get quite a few personal messages about it, and that is super as well. So I don't have any questions. To add here. It's a bit chilly out here, actually. It's a bit chillier than I thought it would be. But I'm going to head off. I would love if you could say hi, add any questions, and have a wonderful weekend, guys. Remember to shine. Bye.